Alright, so what's up, chads and studs? How you guys doing? Hopefully all is good, but today we got a couple of stories at our hands. We got PS5 news, we got God of War, some zombies news, and I just want to get right into it. We also got The Last of Us 2 news, which I will be talking about in just a little bit. I know that there are people that will be mad, there will be people that will be pretty happy about it. Hey, I'm not saying anything, okay? I'm just here to talk about news, man. So we're gonna be covering all of that. Don't get offended. Smash the like button, it helps out a ton. And if you're new here, I cover all the big gaming news, man. So come on, and subscribe. And our first story is more of a meme, but I really think that Yashiro Atori, hopefully didn't butcher your name, konnichiwa. I think this man was hit in the G-spot because he reveals his preferable PlayStation 5 position. And of course, we saw the teardown. He actually hand unscrewed, I think that's how you say it, hand unscrewed the Sony Pony console. It was professionally done. He came out and said that, hey, this is a frequently asked question. And I'm like, hey, who are these people? Show me one guy. Show me one guy. I know that people out there like doing no popo with their loved ones, but just show me one guy, right? Just from the designer's point of view, there is no difference in cooling performance between vertical and horizontal installation. So there it is. Laya Bapu, Laya. I think if you get the reference, you know what I mean, right? I think some people think that the heat dissipation efficiency should be higher in the vertical installation due to chimney effect. However, in a cooling system with an active fan, the chimney effect is at the measurement error level. It works according to the specifications in both horizontal and vertical installation. So literally there is no point, right? There's like, you can literally put it whichever way you want to. His favorite is the quote, "I like the vertical placement where the top and the bottom of the PS5 logo can be seen correctly. I know that some people would be putting their console like horizontally, other will put it like vertically. I mean, I'm gonna put my console vertically, like duh, like that's the only correct position. But show me one guy who asked for like preferable position, right? We're also hearing rumors share factory studio coming to PS5, and with this feature, of course, people will be able to put videos, upload videos of their butthole on YouTube and whatnot. And yesterday, my man Carson J. Kelly added me in the situation, and I'm not sure where he found this one out, so definitely treat this as cap. But of course we're gonna be getting share factory, right? Like there's no way we're gonna get share factory in the Sony Pony console. But the description says share factory studio on PS5 now includes 4K HDR support to create and edit professional looking videos right on your console. Add stickers, text, sounds, effects, filters, camera side effects, or camera effects, not not side effects, and more to create dazzling videos and share to YouTube, Twitter, or directly to your friends and game base. So now everybody will be able to show pictures of their cats, their loved ones, their armpits, their buttholes, and everything in between, okay? Also, this is something that got a ton of people sus, okay? Like, I know that Review Tech USA made a video on it. Like, I watched it. Makes sense, though. I agree with the man. Like, he kind of brought his expertise, whatnot. And he said something that made the Xbox players to kind of, like, chest up. I mean, yeah, like, it happens all the time. I'm just saying, guys, let's actually not do the console wars. I mean, the last time I said that, let's stop the console wars, everybody kind of went gang on me. So you know what, let's bring it back. I mean, I don't care. Here's the thing, the Review Tech USA said that he's kind of sus about this one, and I'm kind of sus about it too, because the PS5 fans will be optimized through software updates based on the effects game have on the console. I mean, to me, that sounds like a good news, right? But Dr. Enib, he kind of shared his expertise by saying that their fans going jet engine mode when GTA 6 drops. Yo, these are facts. These are nothing but facts. But the reason I think that's good news is because, of course, once the console comes out, once like everybody has the console in their hands, and once the console, and if the console acts like a barbecue machine, if the console acts like a heater or something like that. I mean, personally, I want it to act like a heater. Like, I live in Canada. I want to keep my feet warm. I'm gonna be getting rid of my PS4 Pro jet engine, so it needs something. I need to replace with something, okay? So I'll be fine. And TBH, they're probably doing this because if the console really acts like a heater and people don't like it, they can obviously file feedback. And they're doing this because they know that some people will be living in Sahara Desert, and if it really gets hot in their room, they surely wanna, you know, just tweak the fans, make them go louder, make them go quieter. They will be able to do that. But yo, Review Tech USA, what he said had me kind of sus, okay? Kind of makes sense. We're also hearing that the PS5 controllers have now started to appear in retailers like it was the 8th Wonder. And speaking of the 8th Wonder, we actually have pictures, guys. We got photographic evidence. And homie of mine, Braga, yo, I see you, man. Homie kind of added me in the situation. You can see people out there with their headset out there. Somebody please help this man out, okay? I cannot see it. This is pain, okay? Like scotch taping your headset, that is feels bad. But we have a homie out there who says the bro stole my tweet, and then Ducky was like, hey, Lamau, imagine stealing a post just pointing out a PS5 controller. Then my man was like, okay, pick is from Louis Ram. So while people were kind of like complaining about this and that, like not providing credit, I'm like, hey, what are you trying to prove, right? Like, it's just a controller. Just share the news with the homies out here. And a homie with the profile picture like that says that PS5 controller spotted on Walmart. And this kind of brings me back to my early days, you know. I remember actually not working, but I was like volunteering, right? It sounds really bad. Like, I volunteered at a Future Shop. Future Shop is basically like Best Buy. It used to be here, like in Montreal. I'm in Montreal, Canada. Like, it used to be here, and it shut down. I volunteered there, and the boss was a Gandu. Like, everybody was Gandu, right? I volunteered there for almost a year, and they gave me kind of like a diploma, like a certificate, right? And after that, the store closed. I did all of that for nothing, and I'm not trying to ask for like sympathy or anything. I'm just saying, hey, smash a like button. But I worked around the time when Call of Duty Ghosts came out and PS4 was about to come out. But I remember they would put products like that behind bars, and they would let nobody have access to it. So, man. Okay. Also, we're hearing that Gears 5, Halo Master Chief, and Black Ops will be good tests for 120 FPS on Xbox Series X. And I want to press X to doubt, but of course, Black Ops is confirmed to be 120 FPS. Halo Master Chief is confirmed to be 120 FPS. Gears 5 as well. Recently, we heard from a Ubisoft dev that, hey, the Watch Dogs Legion will be like 30 FPS 4K with RTX. And RTX is definitely needed, but 30 FPS, I mean, my eyes lag, right? So the fact that they're gonna go with 120 FPS, that is wild. But are we gonna have RTX? That I'm not sure. Like I said, for the billionth time, I'm gonna say it again. Hey, give us the option, okay? Let the homies have 15 FPS. Let the homies have 2 FPS. Let the homies have 2 billion FPS too, okay? We want that shit, man. We're also hearing about God of War. You know, this is the game where I'm at, okay? I think this game is gonna be the GOTY of next year. Marlon Gaming, he spotted the fact that God of War Ragnarok. Other people also spotted the fact that, you know what, I'm gonna give shout out to everybody, okay? I'm not trying to take away from anybody, but I saw it from Marlon Gaming, and he says God of War Ragnarok PS5 listed release date February 5th, 2021 via IMDb. Probably cap, right? I don't buy that, but Cory Barlog, you know, the director of God of War, he kind of chimed in, said that Ragnar what? Never heard of it. So yeah, he's kind of back to trolling. And I'm like, hey, dude, like, give us the gameplay, okay? And needless to say, I'm like this guy right now, okay? Show us the gameplay. But really though, speaking of gameplay, if really this game was meant to come out in February of 2021, we would have had the gameplay already. Just think about it. Like, dad, like, think about it. We should have had the gameplay. We only got the teaser. That's pretty good. But if you now go on the IMDb website, I remember it said February 2021, but they kind of removed it. Maybe they received a call. Maybe they got caught with their pants down. Maybe they really received a call from Santa Monica that said that you gotta remove that. It really is sus. And also, speaking of the new PlayStation 5 web store, it apparently went live alongside the digital PS5 game pre-orders, and not really hitting the G-spot, but of course we're covering the news, so might as well throw that in here. It's white, it says coming soon. That's how the store is gonna be. Looks pretty easy, but I hope there's a dark mode as well, or put like a blue background in the background to like Sony Ponyfy it, right? If you agree, let me know in the chat, okay? And speaking of Last of Us Part 2, hey, I'm not gonna say anything mean, but I'm still gonna say that I didn't like it, okay? I didn't like The Last of Us 2 that much. I mean, everything was fine, but story, not really a fan of it. But we're hearing that DLC, but I'm not trying to offend people. If you liked it, hey, more power to you. I still love you, okay? Let's just put our differences aside and come as one, okay? But we're hearing that DLC for The Last of Us Part 2, possibly teased by actor who played Abby's father. Naughty Dog has said they don't have plans to make any DLC for their most recent game, but Derek Phillips, he said back to work, and apparently it looks like that he's gonna be playing for The Last of Us Part 2, Abby's father. Maybe this is gonna be a DLC, or maybe he's working on something new, right? Like, dad, there are 1,000 million different jobs. He could be doing something else as well. And really, we got experts all around here. Like, Dom says that, hey, don't give me hope. And another guy was like, hey, no, please, God, anything but Effie and Abby backstory DLC. I will literally shoot myself if it hasn't anything to do with Abby. Yeah, you can see the reaction out here. And this tells me that this man right here probably has a blessed life. But on the other hand, speaking of Call of Duty, of course, we got the Zombies Royale mode in Warzone today alongside, like, the new Christmas. It's a Halloween update. We have the nighttime mode, and I've only played one game, and I gotta be honest, man, it is really slow. It was slower compared to Black Ops Beta. It's not bad, but it was just slower. I like it a lot. I really like it a lot because it is similar to zombies turn mode. You remember that turn mode in Black Ops 2 that people really liked the idea behind, but of course, like every time you would go down, it would count as like a real down, and if you had like a shotgun rank in Black Ops 2 Zombies, it would D-rank you. So that was one of the reasons why people didn't really play that much of it, but people liked the idea. Yes, that's what they brought back, and I really like it a lot. Personally, I dig it a lot. Maybe this is a good sign that we're also going to be getting turned in the upcoming Black Ops games. So personally, I like it a lot. Share your expertise. Turn those notifications on. I got you guys covered with all the gaming news. Click on any of the video on the screen, and I will see you right there.